Hello all you StAUSCC fans and welcome back to another league match. Well, we're into the second round of games now, so playing everyone else again, and this time we have a rematch of our opening league game against Barbados, this time over in the islands, over in the Caribbean at Kensington Oval. So we won't waste any more time, let's get into it. And palm trees in the background. Lovely place to play cricket. Kensington Oval looks like a beautiful day for it.
To you all for a 20-over match between Barbados and Universities. I'm Michael Slater, and this is James Taylor.
Hey, Slash,
Here we have the lineups of the two teams. We've got Angus Stewart coming into the St Andrews lineup for Jack
Thanks,
McPherson,
James. I've been looking forward to this match. It should
which
be
means
a
we'll
cracker.
see a new ball combination for the St Andrews lads.
Going down to the middle now.
Pitch is
The
fairly
captains are there
docile,
for the
so
toss.
no real advantage either way to winning this toss. And Stan has lost, so Barbados will decide what to do. And they have chosen to bat first. And we have Josh Hay to open up. Bowling to Mosley. First ball swinging into the left-hander's pads.
Off the mark, first ball.
Oshie picks
That's a
up,
good
but they
start.
get a single. Hay to Boucher, final ball of the over. Shorter this time. Played through the gap at point. The Gale thought to get after it. Didn't, and Franklin's in.
End of the over.
Batsman through
3
for
runs
2.
coming from it.
And it's Armstrong from the other end. Barbados, none for 3. First ball's on the money from Armstrong. Stands in again. Finds the edge, doesn't carry to the slips. Hey, once again into Boucher's across the stumps, lifting this up over square leg. Sorry, that was Mosley. Out to the boundary for 4. 2 balls left in the over for Armstrong. Gets a little feather through. McLennan takes the catch. Beautiful delivery.
I don't know.
And that's the first wicket of the day. Armstrong strikes. Looked like a little bit of a leg cutter. Some movement off the wicket. And Lenico Boucher caught behind. Well taken by McLennan. He goes for 3. Barbados 1 for 11. Brooks to face his first ball. Armstrong into him. Finds the edge. Well taken by Crooks. And that's 2 and 2 balls for Dan Armstrong. He's on a hat-trick. Big outside edge. Well taken by Crooks. He's got good hands. And another one goes. Bowling to Carter. Hat-trick ball. Oh, he flays this away over cover. One bounce to Franklin, who's fielding out there on the boundary.
And they get through for 1.
Armstrong into his 3rd over. Finds the edge, but it's found the gap in the field. Oh, it's going to run out to the boundary for 4. How often have we seen this? Hay into Mosley. Bull and bashed through forward square leg. Beats Koshi. And it'll run out to the boundary for 4. Hay in again. Shorter and played off the back foot through mid-wicket. Koshi picks it off and it's just 1, but there are overthrows. It's going to be 5. And oh, what a disastrous start to the over. Barbados just over 4 and over at the moment. 2 for 29. Oh, and that one's been hit away. Up over forward square leg. 2 bounces. Out to the boundary for 4. Final delivery now. Armstrong's in. Strikes him in front this time.
Shout for that one.
Yes, says the umpire. Armstrong gets his 3rd. And Mosley, the danger man, is out. LBW. No review. Jane Mosley goes for 26. Barbados 3 for 33. Aid to Carter. Shorter and helped up over point. Fantastic shot. Franklin does excellently out on the boundary. And the batsman coming back for 3. Armstrong in once more. Bullies across his stumps, picks us up, over backward square, out to the boundary for 4. Just missing his length there. In once more, this one's full, swung off his legs, down to the vacant fine leg area. Koshi's after it, it's gonna slow up. Batsman will be back for 3 easy runs. And oh my word, they're coming back for 4. And you know what? They'll make it easily. All run 4, and that's the 50 up for Barbados. Well, 11 overs gone. Armstrong's been replaced by Earnshaw. Into Carter. Plays it out to mid-wicket. Dot ball. 4th ball. Crosses stumps, hits it high in the air. There's a man back. Not going to carry out to Hay. Oh, could have been trouble there. Instead, McLennan misses the stumps and the batsmen are going to come back for 4. Oh my word. He's full from Hay, driven out to the covers. Batsman run with a shot. Good single. And there's overthrows. What on earth is McLennan doing? Another poor day from him with the gloves. Kosh is after it, but he's not going to be able to stop 4.
Stewart, the pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Well, Stan ringing the changes now. Angus Stewart in to replace Hay. He bowled the first 7. Oh, first ball's edged. Diving stop from Crooks.
Great timing.
Well played.
Right off
Stout
the meter
back and
bat.
across his stumps. It wasn't that short, but he gets a lot of bat on it. Out through the vacant mid-wicket region. Well, 15 overs gone. Barbados 3 for 67. Earnshaw into Carter. He's across his stumps. Flicks over square leg. Well fielded out there on the boundary. I think that's Stewart. And there's a bit of a mix-up here with the batsman. Better throw may have had him. No idea what's going on now. Oh, the batsmen are coming through for another run. And another run. What on earth is happening? 2 left in the over. Enshaw's in. Outside edge, onto the stumps. Bit wider on his crease this time, Earnshaw. Gets it in, little outside edge. McLennan was there, he wasn't needed. As the ball careens into middle and off stump. A big wicket for St Andrews. Earnshaw in again. Strikes the batsman on the pad. Fielders go up. No, says the umpire.
That looked really close.
Oh, gonna have to challenge this one.
Going for the review. They've only got 1.
He looked
so they
dead
need
in
to
the
make it
water.
count.
Check that on hotspot. No hotspot there. It's hit him low. On the back leg. Let's see it.
Pitching in line.
Oh, if that's pitching in line, that's dead.
The impact is in line. Good review. That's hitting.
3
And
reds
that's out.
and the batsman's out. Good review from Earnshaw and Franklin, and they reverse the decision. Springer has to go. LBW for 1. Barbados 5 for 79.
Haynes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Well, Alex Haynes into the attack for Angus Stewart. Haven't seen him today. First ball, just sliding down leg, hit up and over the field. Armstrong can't cut it off, and it's 4 runs. Lanes into Stout. And leans on this one up over mid-wicket. Found the gap. Armstrong can't cut it off, and it's 4 more. That's the 100 up for Barbados. Third ball of the over. Armstrong in once more. This one's at his legs and flicked through wide mid-on. Into the gap. Big gap there on the onside. And it's trickling towards the boundary. Yep, it'll just beat the man. Aims it again. This one hit in the air through wide mid-on. Out to the boundary for 4. Last ball of the over for Armstrong. Little faint edge through, well taken by McLennan. And it's another wicket for Dan Armstrong. Another catch for Ross McLennan. Armstrong in again to Drakes. Shorter edge dropped.
Dropped the ball.
Dropped at gully. Unfortunate there for Armstrong. He'll keep searching for a 5th. Then again, this one's edged. And a diving catch.
Oh yeah, what a way to bring up the bowlers. 5.
Well, that's the 5 for. Incredible, really. Jess drops the previous ball. And this one flying to his left. Diving, takes the catch. And that's a 5 for. Dominic Drakes goes, caught Jess, bowled Armstrong for 19. Barbados 7 for 125.
The right arm
And
is
with that,
coming
we've
on
got
to
a
bowl
change of
from the
bowler.
north end.
Patrick Jess into the attack. He's bowling to Walcott, who's on 2. Jess in, finds the
Nothing
edge,
the
first
batsman
ball.
could have done better. Great ball.
Doesn't go to hand and runs away towards the 3rd man boundary. Great chase by Seagal. Keeps it to 2.
Get 2.
Now we have Armstrong in for his last. Bowling to Walcott. Full edged, flies away to 3rd man for 4. Two balls left in the over. Yes, again to Walcott, who flicks it and flicks it hard. Behind square. Out to the boundary for 4. Stewart in once more. Last ball of the over. Then plays this high in the air. There's a man down at fine leg.
The bowler won't like that at all.
Can't get round to it. It's over the boundary anyway. Stewart in, this one's down leg and swung away by Ben. Got a lot of that one. One bounce this time.
4 runs.
4 runs. Yes, in for his 4th over. This one's hit high in the air. The man running in from the boundary. Stan drops it.
He's put that down.
That's unlike him. And the batsman come back for 3. Ah, well, that's a bit of bad luck there for Jess. Ben on 11. Jess into him. Oh, he's got an inside edge.
The batsman
And it's
bamboozled
back onto the
ended up
stumps.
knocking it back onto his own stump. Beautifully
Well, he's
bowled.
just chipping away with that line outside off stump. Ben gets a little feather, and off stump goes flying. Another wicket for St Andrews. Silverman Ben goes. Walcott, danger man here for St Andrews. And just like that, a little feather through to McLennan.
Was there any bat on it?
That's a really
Stewart
good
takes his
delivery,
first
taking
wicket of
their
the game.
first wicket in limited overs cricket.
First wicket, maybe even, of his career in the virtual world. Little feather through. McLennan takes the catch. Tevin Wilcott goes for 23 and Barbados 9 for 160. Well, it hasn't really been the innings that we'd thought it would be.
That's racing.
But in saying that, Warrican, first ball, the number 11, across his stumps, hits it up over mid-wicket for 4. 9 for 168. Gets into bowl, gets a bit straight,
Oh,
he's
what a
gone
good
up and
shot.
over, square leg, out to the boundary for 4. Care at taking no prisoners. Harding moves to 12. Warwick on strike, he's on 7. Stewart into bowl. Oh, Warwick crosses stumps. Flicks it up over backward square, out to the boundary for 4. Last ball of the innings. Jess in, another reverse sweep, this time straight at point.
6 runs added in that over.
6 off the over, and Barbados survive. Dan Armstrong, man of the moment, 9 overs, 5 for 31. Well, there we have it, the Barbados Pride lost wickets early and frequently, with only a couple of partnerships forming. We'll save the analysis for the end of the match, but 189 the target for St Andrews, and based on recent form they should get there. See what happens. Well, McLennan and Koshi out to bat. Drake's to open up.
Lets that go through to the keeper.
Drake's in once more. One's cut out to point. Batsmen are through for an easy single. And St Andrews are on the board.
Well wide.
Aaron Koshi on strike. Been striking the ball well recently. Is this one out to point? Breaks in again. Koshi just leans on that one behind square. Batsman again through for an easy run.
And he's off the mark.
Last ball of the over for Drakes, bowling to Koshi. Forward, driving. Running with a shot. No sliding of the bat there from Koshi. Not quite sure what happened. It's a direct hit. And he might be short. Oh, he is short. Oh, a disaster for St Andrews. Koshi run out again. In the first over, there was no need for that. Harding into Earnshaw. His first ball. Back and plays us out to point. Stuttering start by St Andrews at the moment. Harding in again. Earnshaw clips this one off his leg. A through for 1. Harding to McLennan now. He's forward, drives and hits it straight back to the bowler. Another wicket for Barbados. McLennan goes caught and bowled, and that's both the St Andrews openers gone. Oh. And 11 balls into the innings. St Andrews 2 wickets down. Harding continues. Crooks plays and misses. Final ball of the over. Good one from Drakes. One's shorter. Crooks is getting this away. Down to fine leg. Just for the single. 2 balls left in the over. Short, and Crooks plays this hard behind square. Will it run out to the boundary for 4? No. Long leg does brilliantly out there on the boundary. Keeps it to 2.
And 2 runs added.
2 left in the over. Crooks on strike. Punches this one off the back foot. Finds a gap. Coming back for 2 this time, the batsman. And they'll make that fairly comfortably.
He plays that nicely.
Earnshaw moves to 8. Joins Crooks. As Warrican's in. Crooks across the stumps, flicking down towards fine leg. No one back, and it'll just trickle over the boundary.
Races to the boundary for 4.
First boundary of the innings for St Andrews. Boy, did they need that. Harding to Earnshaw now. He's forward, hits that firmly through the gap at cover. It's going to slow up, but it'll beat both men to the fence.
Nice shot.
Earnshaw's first 4 of the day. Beautiful stroke. Party over so far. Warrican into Earnshaw. Earnshaw clips us away down to fine leg. No one back, and it'll trickle over the rope.
4.
Another boundary for St Andrews. Earnshaw up to 18. Oh, goes in the air this time.
Just a great shot.
Again, Warrican trickling down leg. And 4 more is the result. Again and again. Time it's full. Earnshaw leans on it, gets it through square leg. He's timed this beautifully. As it approaches the boundary, it's going to be cut off. Great work out there. And Earnshaw's through for 3.
Back from the deep.
He moves to 25. Crooks is 16 and bends into him. Crooks leans into it. Misfield there at cover. Might go all the way to the boundary, though it is slowing up. No, it stops inside. And the batsmen come back for 3.
They get 3.
Last ball of the over. Expensive one so far. Into Crooks. Strays down leg. Crooks gets a lot of that one. Up over fine leg. Over the rope for 6. And a nice way to bring up the 50 partnership.
Added in this partnership.
Last ball of the over. Working into Crooks. Oh, and Crooks gets a lot of that one.
Shot. That's headed for 6.
That's his second half dozen in 2 overs. And that's definitely the bigger of the 2. In once more. Crooks forward, hits us firmly through square leg.
Shot.
All the way along the ground, out to the boundary for 4. And with that single, Earnshaw keeps the strike. Springer continues for his second over. Earnshaw punching off the back foot. That's a point.
Close.
Crooks
And a
dives,
very
gets
first
through for 1. And that's the 100 up. Crooks on to 46. Earnshaw's on strike. He's on 47. Bring it into bowl. It's full driven. Oh my word.
Wicket here, but will it be enough to slow down the
Oh my
momentum?
word. On the brink of a half century, Earnshaw has chipped it back to the bowler, much like Ross McLennan did earlier in the innings. And it's another wicket for St Andrews after a fantastic partnership. St Andrews now 3 for 101. 88 runs to win, and Franklin strolls to the crease. First ball has him driving. Out to mid-off. Last ball of the over for Springer. One's in it. Franklin's body, he works it away to deep square leg. And
After
get
a
1.
weak start,
Out and again to Crooks. Outside off stump, he punches it through the covers. It's been a through for 1. In fact, they're going to be through for more than 1. That's gone out to the boundary for 5. And that's 50 for James Crooks. 53 not out of 51 balls. Not looked pretty out there today, but he's done the job. Here we have Crooks' spider. Of course, 3 big shots down to fine leg. 2 6s, 1 4 off the spinners. Rest of it's just been nudging around for 1s and 2s. Last ball of the over, Springer into Franklin. Franklin just works it off his hip, gets it behind square. It'll slow up before it gets to the boundary. But they'll be looking for 3 here, the batsman. Crooks is coming back and makes it. 3 for 1, 3-1. Springer 1 for 18. So this one's a bit shorter. Franklin gets round it. Connects. And good chase out there. Stops 4, but the batsmen are through for 3.
back for the third.
Bring it into Crooks, into Franklin now. It's that firmly through the covers. Hasn't got all of it, but it's found the gap. And it'll trickle away to the
Smash
boundary
that to
for
the
4.
boundary. Nice 4.
3 for 1, 4-5. It's the first boundary in a little while. Springer continues, bowling to Franklin. That firmly down the ground, straight at mid-off. Through for the single, or are they? Franklin a bit slow there. And he looks to be safe. Oh, it's very close. Not out the call. So Franklin survives. And Springer continues, bowling to Crooks. Oh, Crooks hits that firmly through extra cover.
Nicely played.
He's made that into somewhat of a trademark shot. Out to the boundary for 4. That's the 150 up. Warrican back into the attack. Bowling to Crooks. Oh, first ball strays down leg. And Crooks puts it away. 3 for 155. Warrican continues. Oh, Crooks is underneath this one. Hasn't got all of it. But there's no one back and it'll go out to the boundary for 4. Warrican in again. Crooks goes after the straight, does not get any of it. And is caught at mid-off. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Crooks would have been looking to carry his bat. And falls to the bowling of Warrican. Caught at mid-off. For 80.
Hayes is the new man at the
And Josh Hay strides out to the crease. That brings Hay on strike. The only left-hander for St Andrews. He's forward, hits that firmly through square leg. Oh, he smashed that one. Beautiful shot, 4 runs. 4 for 172. Warrican to Hay. Hay hits that firmly through cover point. Beats the infield.
That's a great stroke. Out
to the boundary for 4. 4 to win now and the field comes in. Ben bowling to Franklin. Full outside off stump. Franklin's driving. Can't pierce the gap at point. Harding in once more. Bowling to Hay. Little leading edge. Well fielded by the bowler. And a direct hit from the backhand throw. What work by Keon Harding. And Hayes run out. Leading edge. Harding dives, picks it up, backhand throws it, and hits the stumps. Oh, magnificent work there. Hay goes for 13. And we'll see Jason Segal out with the bat.
Is the new man at the non-strikers end.
Hopefully for just a limited time, as St Andrews only needs 4 to win. Harding into Franklin. Punches this off the back foot, running with the shot. Segal's through for the single. 4th ball of the over. Ben in once more. Franklin goes after this. Gets a lot of that. Over cover, 1 bounce 4, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. St Andrews, with that shot, win by 5 wickets. Well, a comprehensive victory by the St Andrews University Staff Cricket Club over Barbados at the Kensington Oval. Barbados choosing to bat first after winning the toss. Let's take a look at their scorecard. It was a poor start really, losing 2 wickets and 2 balls. The wickets of Lenico Boucher and Chalmer Brooks to the bowling of Armstrong. Armstrong taking the top off the Barbados Pride with 3 wickets in his first spell. They never really recovered from that. A few partnerships here and there, 44 for the 4th wicket and 43 for the 6th, as well as some spirited batting at the end by Harding and Warrican, meant that Barbados were able to get through to 188, but on a pitch with very few demons, it was never likely to be enough. Top score 36 to both Jonathan Carter and Kevin Stout. They did bat well through the middle there, if a little slowly. Looking at the St Andrews bowlers, and one that really stands out there, Dan Armstrong, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 5 for 31. Superb performance from him. His second 5-wicket bag for the club, and his first in a game that we've actually played. Of course, there was the accidental simulation game in Season 1. So, excellent bowling for him, well deserved. And of course, James Earnshaw, Mr. Reliable, 9 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 22. Solid performances all round from everyone else. Hay did well, 7 overs, none for 38. Unfortunate not to pick up a wicket. Angus Stewart picks up a wicket. Perhaps his first in league cricket, 1 for 42 from his 9. So a tidy effort there. Alex Haynes did well despite battling his fitness. None for 22 from 5. And Patrick Jess, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 33. Doing the business there at the end. 2 no balls from the St Andrews bowlers. 1 from Jess, 1 from Hay. So a little out of sorts at times. but only 4 extras total, and they've got to be happy with that performance. Chasing 189 to win, St Andrews got off to an awful start with the bat, losing Aaron Koshi and then Ross McLennan at 3 and 4 respectively. They really dug themselves a hole there, Koshi not sliding his bat and McLennan just chipping the ball back to the bowler. But Mr. Reliable James Earnshaw and James Crooks, who's had a rough season so far, got together and really knuckled down. It was quite difficult to start with. Neither batsman really finding their form until the spinners came on, and both batsmen really got into them. Earnshaw unlucky not to get a half century, chipping one back to Springer when he was on 47. Crooks getting through to 80 before he chipped it to mid-off. Franklin yet again seeing us through to the total, 38 not out off 37 balls. Fantastic batting from him. Joshua Hay in for a short time, 13 off 17. Of course, that brilliant run out from Keon Harding. Segal not asked to do much, 0 off 3, not out at the end. St Andrews 5 for 190 and another comprehensive win. Take a look at the Barbados bowlers very quickly, and you can really see the seamers did excellently. Keon Harding 1 for 22 from 6. Breaks 3 overs, none for 10. But it was Warrican and Ben going at 7.8 and 8.3 respectively. 1 wicket between them for 86 runs in not quite 11 overs. Just not good enough at this level. Springer 2, 6 overs, 1 for 37. And Stout 4 overs, none for 34. Really taking the brunt of that assault from Crooks, Earnshaw and Franklin. In addition to that, we've also got 9 extras, 1 leg by, 2 no balls and 6 wide, so an ill-disciplined performance from the Pride bowlers, who were really on a hiding to nothing after their batsmen failed to fire. So, another victory for the staff as they chase first place. Man of the match, Dan Armstrong, can't argue with that, 5 for 31. Let's see what that win does to the points table. But of course, before we get to the points table, let's check out the rest of the action in round 8. Round 8 saw the Cape Cobras host Bengal at the Cape Town Cricket Ground. Bengal batting first, bowled out in the 41st over for 198. Saha 74 and Chatterjee 50, the highest scorers for Bengal. Anton Moonsami 4 for 42, best of the Cape Town bowlers. So requiring 199 to win, Cobras do it in style, bringing it up in the 33rd over, 3 for 199. Top score, Safe Kleinhans 99 out of 101. Jacob Miles 77 out of run a ball, also reaching his half century. Ashok Dinder, the only Bengal bowler to take a wicket, 3 for 47 for him. So easy win there for the Cobras by 7 wickets. Man of the match, Anton Moonsami. And down in Wellington, the Trans-Tasman clash between the Firebirds and the Bulls. Bulls batting first, bowled out themselves. The 2-14, low-scoring round so far. Michael Nessa, 70 not out, the only batsman to get a half-century. Marnus Labuschagne, who's been batting well, 47 for him. Ollie Newton, 3 for 50. In reply, Wellington themselves bowled out for 132. Now that might be the lowest total we've seen in this league so far. Jamie Gibson, the only shining light for the Firebirds, 42 not out. Matt Kuhneman, 4 wickets for 6 runs, the standout bowler for the Bulls, and he gets man of the match for that effort. The Bulls win by 82 runs. And the final match of the round, the England derby, Sussex versus Somerset at Central County Ground. Sussex batting first, getting through their 45 overs, 7 for 246. Laurie Evans, 63 not out. Phil Salt, 52, the best of the batsmen there. Dominic Bess, the only bowler to take more than 1 wicket, 2 for 37. And Somerset in reply, this was a cracker of a game. 2 balls left, 1 wicket in hand, chase it down. Tom Abel, 116 out, the only batsman to get over 50. James Hildreth, 40 from 51. Dominic Bess at the end, 20 not out of 13 balls, so would have looked hairy there for a second for Somerset. They get it done. Danny Briggs, 2 for 45, and David Weiss, 2 for 46. The best of the Sussex bowlers, but just not good enough to get it done. Somerset win by 1 wicket. Player of the match, Tom Abel. Now looking at the points table, and not a lot has changed to be honest. The Bulls still out there and outright first. 7 wins from 8 games, 70 points. Net run rate of 0.56. St Andrews in second place, 6 wins from their 8 games, 60 points and 2 bonus points. Big net run rate lead though, so if they can tie up that total with the Bulls, they'll be ahead. Then we have Barbados, Somerset and the COBRAS all tied at 4 wins from their 8 games. Barbados ahead on bonus points. They've got 5, Somerset with 4, the COBRAS with 3. Then Wellington and Sussex, 3 wins from their 8 games, separated again by bonus points. And down at the bottom, BENGAL, 1 win from their 8 games. 5 bonus points for them, but they're really out of contention. Nice to retain second place, keeping pace with the Bulls there. I think we're going to have to beat them when they come to Scotland. Never know, just have to keep ticking along, keep getting those victories like we did today. Clinical performance there. Hope you've enjoyed another round of the Club Invitational League. I've been Jim the Editor. Thanks very much for watching.